Nighttime skies above over the home of the Twins, Target Field in downtown Minneapolis. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Minnesota Twins. Twins baseball comes your way next. Next to bat will be the Cuban import Yoan Moncada. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Second baseman, number 10.
Underway now in the home opener as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Line drive to center field. Marte is there, and he has it for the first out. Now at the plate, Rendell Grichuk. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. A changeup floats outside here for ball one. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. 2-0 count, and the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0. 3-0 pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Swing and a miss much too early, and that makes it a full count. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are two gone.
First baseman, Justin Smoke.
Justin Smoke is in with two away now as he looks at a called strike one.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. So striding in, Ehire Adrianza. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Ehire Adrianza.
Cut fastball inside, ball one. Harold, as the Jays take the field here tonight. Outdoor baseball now from the Warehouse District and Target Field here in downtown Minneapolis. It's the home opener of this new season between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Minnesota Twins. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Second baseman, Yoan Moncada.
And we are underway from the Twin Cities as the first pitch of the evening is taken for ball one. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. A cool 47 degrees tonight at first pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
3-1 now. Squared that one up just a little late. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Digging in, Kevin Pillar, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Batting third.
Here's Justin Smoke now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Yoanhervis Solarte. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A fastball that just misses inside. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Grounded to the right. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Ready now, Ehire Adrianza. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Ehire Adrianza.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Harold, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Look out, they're starting to put it together. When you get to this territory and you start moving into a week of solid baseball, that's a club starting to come together, and I'm looking at one right now.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. And that'll even the count here. It's now 2-2 to the Minnesota shortstop. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. And a rather easy first out. Now in the box, Starling Marte. He comes in hitting in the 370s for the season. Clearly always a threat with the bat. Fastball in there for a called strike. Now the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Tulowitzki right there. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. So striding forward now, Jorge Polanco. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First pitch is a sinker, too low. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That misses. 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Moncada gloves it. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one.
Tulowitzki.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. A late swing at a slider for a strike.
Well, he got away with one right there. He hung a slider to this guy in the middle of the order and got away with it. You're feeling good about yourself right now.
That's on the outside corner. Count 2-2. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Here's Kendrys Morales hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Here's a good fastball that time as Santana jumps ahead, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will. Just to the right of the chalk. A fair ball. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double. Stepping in, Rendell Grichuk. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high. 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Hit out towards second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Russell Martin now, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. The set and the 1-0 pitch. To 2-0 now as he hits with a runner at third and 2 away. From the stretch. A strike, and it's 2-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
To 2-2 now. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 2-2 one more time. On the ground up the middle. Adrianza takes it in. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. Here's Miguel Sano. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. Into the windup and the pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Now this is cut and thrown to first. Striding into the box, Kenny Vargas. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. And this is low, ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. And a ground ball to Tulowitzki. This might be 2. The second for 1. On to Smoke. Gets a double play. Now batting, George Springer. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pillar's there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Standing in, Byron Buxton, and he'll start out there half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Byron
Here's Santana right back at it now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. It's 0-1.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Mauer will get under it to put it away just past the first base dugout, and that's out number 1.
10, second baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Yoan Moncada will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Marte comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
Center fielder number
Digging
11.
in to try it again, Kevin Pillar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. High in the air out to center field. Marte is under it, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Joe Mauer. The average on the season sits right at .290 to begin the day.
Baseman, Joe Mauer.
Into the windup and the pitch. Line drive to left. Buxton has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. Digging in, Sandy Leon. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. And that misses inside 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. Smoke in foul ground. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. 1-1, here it comes. Swing and a little tapper. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. Stepping into the box, Logan Forsythe. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. And he popped him up, drifting back behind first. Smoke is there, and they go down in a hurry here. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Smoke. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high, 1-2. This is pulled into right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Ready for another chance? Yangervis Solarte. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 0-1, here it comes. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball over the plate and maybe get a ground ball.
And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play. Digging in for his second at bat, Troy Tulowitzki comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Bouncer down the line. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. The windup and the 0-1. Swinging a soft liner. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires. In now, Ehire Adrianza. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Inning, the shortstop, Ehire.
Line towards center field. Pillar is right there, 1 down. Riding in once again, Starling Marte. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen. 3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Jorge Polanco comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out. 2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
And another throw over. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Hit hard back up the middle. Tulowitzki to second for one. On to first as they get the double. Digging in now, Kendrys Morales. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's Randall Grichuk. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
I got to say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And this is fouled at the plate. 1-2, here it comes. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Another one sent foul. Here's another 1-2.
Nope,
and a fastball just a bit up.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
The catcher, number
now at the plate, Russell Martin comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Runners off for second. Lined into center field. That's a base hit. And he'll make it back to first as the throw won't get him. So stepping in, Byron Buxton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. 1 there. Back to Mauer, but it's not in time, and they'll settle for just a 1 out. Digging in once again, Yoan Moncada. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. And there he goes towards second. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch. Settling in now, Miguel Sano. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm going to give him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the fifth underway.
Designated hitter.
Stepping up to the plate, Kenny Vargas. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Kenny Vargas is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the fifth. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
Coming to the plate now, Joe Mauer, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ground ball sent back up the middle. To second for 1. On to Smoke. It's a double play, and that'll... Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in once again, Kevin Pillar. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. And he takes this one high, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. The 2-1 on its way. Drilled right back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Here's Justin Smoke now. A couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Justin Smoke.
Now some action out in the Minnesota. First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
That's a good fastball down the zone. Now, some hitters are good low ball hitters, but that's exactly where you want to be.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Third baseman, Jan Hervis Solarte.
Smoked on the ground left side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Troy Tulowitzki.
And this is fouled into the seats over from first.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
1 run, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes for nothing. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sandy Leon. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Sandy Leon.
And he lays off there, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a line drive. Foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
He hit that changeup hard. Man, he saw it good. Just wasn't able to keep it fair.
And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Hits this one hard the other way. The tag, and he is out. Striding in once again, Logan Forsythe comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. Ready for another shot now. Ehire Adrianza. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Sent on the ground out to second, and that's through for his first base hit in this one. And that'll bring in Starling Marte with 2 away. Here's Starling Marte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Starling Marte.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. And he got him. Here's Kendrys Morales. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
The designated hitter, Kendrys Morales.
Rich Hill is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 44, Rich Hill.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1. Pitch on the way. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away. Ready for another chance. Rendell Grichuk. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. 1 run, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Ball 2. And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
So he sets him down swinging. Rendell Grichuk is the second out in the 7th inning. Russell Martin is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires. Digging in to try it again. Jorge Polanco. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Jorge Polanco.
And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse. Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first two pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. Two tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Now in the box, Miguel Sano. It was a walk in his last trip. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more. Jacob Barnes comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Pitch misses low. The throw down. A runner at second, nobody out. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Got him to go after a bad one there, and it evens the count at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Hitter, Kenny's Vargas.
Number 60 will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 60.
Fly ball into straightaway left. Buxton has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Here's George Springer. A hit in 2 tries so far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Grounded to short. Up with it now is Tulowitzki. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first, saves an error. Here's Byron Buxton now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
The left fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
Into the windup and the pitch. Line drive to center field. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard. Next to bat will be the Cuban.
Second baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. From the belt, the pitch. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Good lead off the second there. Now the pitch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. Digging in and looking for more, Kevin Pillar. Last time through was a base hit. Number 66 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief. First offering on its way. Very weakly on the ground, but it's foul, strike 1. Oh, on the ground is short. Could this be 2? Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score. But they will not get them both as he beats out the back end and drives home the run from third.
Justin Smoke.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Ready once again, Herbis Solarte. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike. Comes set with the 0-1. Fouled back. A runner on first with 2 away. He's running towards second. Again, he sends it out of play. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Forsythe giving chase. He gets there to make the play. So here's Joe Mauer. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Tyler Clippard.
Joe Mauer.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. Digging in the switch hitter, Sandy Leon. He's 0-for-2 thus far in this one. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes.
That was a good take right there. Look, double play situation, and this guy's got a nasty split that makes you hit the ground ball. You're probably going to see it. That was a nice job of taking that pitch.
Dribbled to the right side. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. At the plate, Logan Forsythe. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
In the dirt here. Throw won't get him. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. As a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Ehire Adrianza. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now.
Hey, watching him on the mound right now, I think he's just having trouble throwing strikes to this guy. Up only 2 runs, I don't think he's working around him. Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. He's set, and the payoff pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Now batting.
Digging in, Starling Marte. In a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Grounded to third. Solarte's got it. On to first, and the Twins are turned away here. Digging in, Troy Tulowitzki. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Troy Tulowitzki.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. 0-1 pitch on its way. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now here it comes. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Forsythe sprinting after it. Makes the play. 1 away. Here's Kendrys Morales. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Kendrys Morales.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Here's the pitch. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Rendell Grichuk waits on deck. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4. Standing in, Rendell Grichuk. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Late that time for a strike. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. 2 out with the man at first. Fouled back. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Softly hit out to short. And this will be pulled in easily for the final out. Stepping into the box, Taylor Motter. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th. First pitch is a curveball that's inside. 1-0. The victory would belong to Jaime Garcia if current form holds. And he misses low with it. 2-0. Hit back up the middle. There to field it is Tulowitzki. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other. 1 away. Here's Miguel Sano. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. Al Albuquerque comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save.
Number 58.
Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Throw on to first will get him, and the Twins are now down to their final out.
The batter.
Stepping in, number 60. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hot shot down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. The relay, and he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. So striding forward now, George Springer. Ryan Tepera takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Blue Jays make it 6 straight victories now as this one is over. And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. Jaime Garcia, strike oppose. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, not the longest outing you'll ever see, 6 innings, but he definitely was a factor in the game. Did a good job while he was out there, and he gets the W because of it.
His record is now 6-2. A loss goes to Urban Santana. He falls to 6-2. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 25 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Target Field, 40,000. A reminder that extra light rail trains in the Hiawatha Line and Central Corridor are available at the Target Field station located beyond right field.